Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Patra, and this is where we discuss everything about the stock market's action, the way the markets trade in today, and also where were the gains and losses seen, what happened to your investments, and what are the markets really tracking as of now. Well, if you see, the stock markets managed to end a 6 day losing streak beginning the week on a positive note. We opened slightly higher, slipped into the losses, very volatile session through the first half of the trading session, but the markets kept on building onto those gains and towards the end managed to end above 15,800 mark as far as the Nifty is concerned. When you talk about the Sensex, also gaining about 180 odd points towards the end of the session in today's trading day too. So all in all, it was a day which actually managed to end in the green zone, and that was a bit positive. Sensex closing the day at 52,973. Unfortunately, that 53,000 mark could not be attained even at the closing session. Nifty was higher by 60 odd points towards the end of the session, managed to end the day at 15,842, could not climb above that 15,900 mark. Overall, the market breadth was favoring the advances, with 2180 shares advancing as opposed to 1138 shares declining today, with 172 shares remaining unchanged. In terms of specific stocks, the action was seen on Eicher Motors after Q4. Good numbers, great commentary coming in, fueling the stock into the green zone today. Apollo Hospitals, NTPC, UPL, Bajaj Finance among the other Nifty gainers today. On the losing side, you had Ultratech Cement seeing the impact of the Adani Wholesome deal, which has pipped Adani Group as the second largest cement major now, right after Ultratech Cement. Shree Cement was also down. So the other players feeling some heat of this mega announcement and deal coming in. Asian Paints, Grasim, and ITC, the other losers today. In terms of specific sectors, you had the likes of capital goods, auto, realty, power, PSU banks rising 1 to 3% in trade. However, some selling was seen in the IT names and the FMCG counters as well. The mid and the small cap indices did better than the benchmark indices, rising 1% each. So that was another major positive that you heard. What are the experts making of the rally today and the bounce back from those lows of last week? Well, S. Ranganathan, who's the head of research at LKP Securities, believed that autos and banks helped the benchmark indices stay in the green today, as rising inflation and its impact on discretionary spending kept investors still worried. The broader markets witnessed keen interest in the companies which are likely to post good numbers during the first quarter of the current fiscal year. Diagnostics, pathology names also witnessed profit taking ahead of the Q4 numbers, as there was high competitive intensity being witnessed in all of those. Vinod Nair of Geojit Financial Services believes that continued selling by FIIs as they chase high yield US bonds has still restricted the Indian market to hold on to its pullback rally with a strong fervor despite the interest rates rising right there in domestic markets too. That's another commentary coming in. Mohit Nigam, who is the head of PMS at Haim Securities, believes that if you continuously see that the markets ended the day on a positive note, which is positive, the investor sentiment got a boost after the data published by the CMIE indicating around 8.8 million people joined the workforce in April. But indices also soon made a U-turn. Entered into a negative terrain soon after opening in the positive zones as well. On the technical front, he believes that the Nifty has a key resistance level at 16,000. On the downside, 15,700 can act as a strong support. In terms of Nifty Bank, he believes 34,100 is the key resistance, whereas 33,000 is the key support level for the Bank Nifty as of now going forward from here. Apart from this, there were a whole host of other highlights that all the investors and viewers must definitely take note of as well. For example, if you talk about Amber Enterprises, the stock plunged 17% after Q4 numbers. That stock was in the red, deep in the red today. ACC Ambuja, after that Adani deal, rallied up 8% after the deal. Bitcoin back above $30,000. There was a slight recovery from those lows that we had seen of the last week after the Terra Luna crash. Of course, what also moved the markets today was, apart from the autos and banks, was that continuous investors confidence, the retail investors confidence, both in the primary market space and in the secondary market space as well. uh, as far as the Sensex heat map is concerned, you did have most of the gains coming in. 22 stocks ended in the green, with NTPC, SBI, Bajaj Finance definitely gaining some kind of strength in today's trading session. Another stock that you need to watch out for was CRISIL. That is up 10%, the highest single day gain that we have seen since July of 2021. It was trading above all key DMA levels as well. Volumes were high on the stock too. So that stock made its move in today's trading session. Apart from it, Reliance Industries were up and about 0.5% up in trade. Tata Motors, Infosys, these stocks were higher in trade as well. As we move forward, of course, the markets will keep a keen eye on mega LIC IPOs listing tomorrow. So that's going to be the entire focus of tomorrow's trading session. Although, right a day ahead, we are seeing that the gray market premium indicates a negative listing for LIC, even though most of the experts do believe that even if it is a soft or a subdued listing, they have been advising investors to hold on to the stock as there could be some movement and returns in the long term space as well. So do stay tuned on to Business Today to catch all the updates around the LIC IPO. There are three more IPOs going to be opening this week, so the action will be on that too. Of course, we'll be waiting for the macro data also coming in, so that will be in focus very well too, and the markets will be tracking all the movement in the global markets, and we'll keep getting you all the buzz on the D street. So for that, do stay tuned on to Business Today TV.